Thank you so much for joining us right here on Sports in 60 Minutes. My name is Cosmos Chukwuemeka. Welcome to this show where we try as much as possible to ensure that we make sports very easy for you to understand. My guys are right here, and together we're going to talk about a lot of topical issues. This week there has been a lot of basketballs. Yes, I will be talking about it right here. By my left here is someone, a lady who at the moment she's not a happy fellow. Ebere Oji, how are you? Are you feeling? Should I ask the obvious question? Are you okay?
No, I'm fine.
Do you need
okay.
a therapist? Where is good? Do you need a therapist? We could. You could see a psychologist because this week has been a very bad week for you.
Cosmos, I'm fine. I'm okay. Things like this happen in the world of sports, so you just take it.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. I'm fine.
You're very sure.
I am so fine. I'm very fine.
Olamide Walker, you're here. Can we ask her if she's sure?
Oh well, I think she's fine.
Are you sure she's fine?
Yeah, she's fine, but I know somebody who's not. I know somebody who's not. Somebody who was praying for the downfall of Barca. You know, but instead of falling, we trumped, we stepped, we trampled on the opposition. Like the way they used to hype EPL is the problem I have. What is special about this EPL?
Barry, you want to say something? Don't say anything. Don't even dare. Don't even dare. Prince Will, yeah, it's good to have you. Prince Will is very happy. There's a cup final tomorrow.
I'm always a happy fellow.
He's an Arsenal fan.
You don't just tell the world.
Wait, you know what? Maybe I should recap. In case you do not know, in case you miss it, Ebere is a die-hard Chelsea fan. And at the moment, she has died. Psychologically, not literally, psychologically. While, of course, Olamide is a Barcelona fan.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Yes, and he's so happy because they defeated the team by 7-2, 8-3 on aggregate. Then Prince Will has been an old-timer Arsenal fan right from the 80s. All right, so these guys are...
90s.
Oh, 90s.
93.
Okay, so these guys are right there, and together we'll be taking you through all of the best of sports. Yes, and it will promises to be a very, very, very good one. All right. Let's take a moment because what we want to talk about here is drama. And I know these guys are ready. So let's take a moment. When we come back, we'll be talking to you about a decision that chose a winner at the boardroom. We'll be right back. Welcome back. This is still Sports in 60 Minutes. My name is Cosmos Chukwuemeka. Let's get into the thick of the action. The other day, Basbos, CAF, they called themselves the Appeals Committee Group, yeah? Decided that based on Article 82 and, of course, taking their decision from Article 84 of the African Cup of Nations Statute, that Senegal has been removed as the champions of the African Cup of Nations, and Morocco has now been installed as the champions of the African Cup of Nations that was finished, right? With all of the things that has happened. Article 82, Article 84. Article 82 talks about the fact that when a team leaves the pitch for more than 15 minutes, that the match will be seen as forfeited, and then there will be, of course, the team that was available will be issued a 3-0, and of course, in the case as it is, 3 points as well. But then, did Senegal spend more than 15 minutes before they came back to the pitch?
So they did. Was it up to 15 minutes?
I do not think it was up to 15 minutes.
I think it was. The standoff was for 15 minutes, right? But if you look at the basis of the decision that the appeals committee came, they said they walked off. But the rule says that you have to leave the building, leave the vicinity of that's the stadium.
Okay.
They didn't leave the stadium.
Okay.
There was a standoff for a couple of minutes, and the game eventually resumed.
Okay.
Morocco had the chance to win, which they didn't, and Senegal won. For me, I just think this is like drawing African football all the way back.
Okay, Prince Will, let me bring you into this because I know that you know a bit of it, or a bit about this thing.
I think I'll disagree with Olamide here.
And that's where I'm coming to.
Yeah, I'll
now,
disagree with Olamide.
Prince Will, based on the statutes, maybe they are right, but then based on the reality on ground, the referee that was supposed to make that decision didn't make that decision, and play continued. Do you understand? So if play continued, because out of Article 82, then I think there's another Article 80 something that says that the referee has the final decision when he has made that decision.
Let me take it from here.
Okay.
I'll first of all put up a proverb.
Okay.
When your uncle refuses to do what he's supposed to do, your father will do it right. Is that not so?
Okay.
Who owns you better? Your father, right?
Okay.
Who owns the game? CAF does. Most of those rules were put in place to checkmate excesses. Am I correct?
Okay.
In as much as CAF also have a human face, there's rule 5.2, which could also temper justice with mercy.
Okay.
Some severity comes to play and you're fined. But they felt that there is a need to take out certain abnormality. That was why the appeal committee brought in Rule 82 and Rule 84. So CAF is simply saying that we must do things the way it's supposed to be done. Quite true, like what Olamide said. The team didn't work out. But what was the justification in the first place for the players to walk out of the pitch?
But then, I mean, no justification, right? But then, I still maintain that they did not spend up to 15 minutes. But that is my question.
When your uncle refuses to do what he's supposed to do, your father will do it right.
I do not want to bring in the cultural uncle.
It's not cultural.
I mean, it's a statute that
CAF
is there,
owns
right?
the game. CAF owns the game.
CAF
Just like
the
FIFA
game.
owns the game.
Hold on. I agree. CAF owns the game. But what I am saying is this, and Ibrahim, I'm bringing you into this because, I mean, you're reading some things right now and you're going to talk to us about it. What I am saying is this. These rules will be done by the referees based on Article 82 and the decision of Article 84. The referees, he did not say an appeals committee. He didn't say a boardroom decision. This has never happened before in the history of the African Cup of Nations. And we have had some finals that should not have held in the African Cup of Nations, even in international football. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Now, what I am saying is this, that the referee, the match continued. The match continued. If Morocco had decided that they were not going to play the match, it would have been for them, for the fact that Senegal walked away. If the referee didn't do what they ought to do after 15 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then the referee allowed play. Sorry, who is the final arbiter? They are according to the rules. I mean, help me. Is it not the referee?
It's according to IFAB, because I feel IFAB they supersede anything that has to do with. I understand
rules,
that we
right?
all have individuals in our countries and continents have, but IFAB is like the top, not like we have the Supreme Court and everything.
Yes.
But then again, there's no time or there's no injunction or probably how do you put it, a sitting or a statement being released that there's no a particular time you find that this was the time you give a judgment that is wrong. We look at our politicians and everything. Sometimes people go to court and it takes time. So people saying, why are they doing it now? After 58 days, that's outside. But looking at the laws of the game, I feel the referee's opinion or his judgment should count for something.
It's the final one.
I know the referee messed up. Like, it was 17 minutes. It got to 17 minutes.
Okay, it got to 17 minutes.
It was 17 minutes. Now, the thing is, referee 15 minutes.
Hold on. Because let's talk about it.
Okay.
It got to 17 minutes
17
that
minutes.
Senegal walked off.
Yes.
Before the issue, or that was when the issue happened.
State of the game.
There was no play for 15 minutes.
So there was no play but they were on the pitch.
Some of them, those on the pitch could not play the game. You don't have you need to have 11 players on the pitch.
They walked off the pitch. And they came and went. Sadio Mane
it was all within 17 minutes. Now, the thing now is, Senegal is not at fault here. I won't call Senegal being at fault. Probably their coach is at fault to have maybe asked them to leave.
Let's leave the coach matter.
Now, the referee, according to IFAB, there's this 5.1, it's the authority of the referee. Each match is controlled by a referee who has full authority to enforce the laws of the game in connection with the match. Now, normally, it's well agreed that once it's 15 minutes, it is now the ref will be like, okay, fine.
decide to
forfeit the game. It happens. It happens.
The ref will end the
yes.
game.
Now, on there's another part of this constitution that states that the ref can actually use his discretion. Now, it was his human discretion. He decided not to forfeit the game, which is within the laws of this. What I'm trying to say is that this CAF panel, it holds no water. If you go to CAF, Senegal will be winning this.
By the way, Senegal have decided that they're going to win.
Yes.
Senegal
Senegal,
because statement almost immediately
they should.
They'll be going to CAF. Morocco, by the way, I've talked about the fact that they will review things, but then they debunk the fact that they are drawing African football back. Because everybody's against Morocco now, and they had to defend themselves by saying that we wanted to protect the sanctity of the game. I mean, the statement is out there as well.
I mean, if you're Morocco, would you celebrate? Nah.
Because most Moroccans are saying
this is not a good way to win. This is not a good way to win.
By the way, it's going to be ratified by the executive committee of CAF.
Let's
and the
hope,
senior committees of CAF are saying that this is not.
Let's hope that Senegal taking the matter to the Court of Arbitration for Sports will get a decision that would work in their favor, which is a right decision. I don't think you should win the AFCON from the boardroom. This
has never happened before.
Nah, it's disgusting.
Prince Ru, who was giving an analogy of uncle and younger brother. Prince Ru.
Either you like it or not, I stand to tell you
the
that.
decision is
the decision made sense.
Look, what is wrong is wrong. The appeal committee has a statutory function that they've executed. They have that function. You respect that function. Now they've gone to CAS. Let's hear what CAS will say.
No,
I think that makes sense. That's a good.
Yes,
that's a good.
they have a statutory function. Yes.
Let's hear what CAS.
This decision and the decision of CAF in Angola 2010 against Togo, where FIFA had to come in with better reason, and of course CAS had to come in into this as well. I mean, will it end like that? Will FIFA have to interfere into this?
Why are you presuming now?
I'm not presuming, I'm asking a question.
I think the right thing is for us to expect the outcome from CAS.
Exactly.
And how long
So
does it
let's
take?
just.
And how long does it take?
I think this will be swift.
Really?
Because
It's
it will be because it's a pressing
Because it
matter.
will have a negative impact on African
Yes,
football,
it
so it's going to
will,
be swift.
It has already.
It has
Because
damaged African
everybody now
football.
has an opinion. Everybody,
You
the
know,
whole world, it's...
My friends in Ghana, journalist friends in Ghana, and those, even in Morocco, they're not happy about this because they see it as disrupting African football. And hopefully, the Confederation of African Football, the executive committee, has the duty to ensure that this kind of a thing does not taint the image of African football. So let's ensure that this does not happen again. And let's
Permit me to read out what Selemani said.
Okay.
What has happened has gone too far. This is not the football we fought for, not the African we believe in.
I mean,
there's too much
talks
corruption in
about
our game, and it's killing the passion of millions of fans across the continent. Players give everything on the pitch, but decisions off it are deciding matches and trophies. I'm deeply disappointed, not just for Senegal, but for African football.
I mean, it's a huge disappointment. Even Moroccans are disappointed as well. Moroccans are disappointed. It does not make sense. Let's come to another situation. The Super Eagles of Nigeria will be preparing for an international exhibition-friendly competition.
It's a four-nation tournament.
It's a four-nation tournament. It's a four-nation tournament. But then, hold on.
You guys are free to
we
go
know you
ahead.
don't like Super Eagles.
No, Cosmos. Don't say that. Don't say that I don't like Super Eagles.
Okay.
My write-ups, my support for Super Eagles knows no bound. But you see, when you're not focused, when you're not serious, then you're your own. What we did was so much pain to Nigerians that some of us don't really see the gravity of it all. Okay. If you say I don't like Super Eagles, you're not being fair.
Okay. I'm sorry about that. Although there's somebody out there that does not think I should be sorry about what you just said. One of our producers, but I'm actually sorry about that. You're not the fan of Super Eagles at the moment.
I am the fan of Super Eagles, but I am not the fan of what they did to Nigerian.
Okay, in any case, we hear
you got it right, Olamide.
I got that.
Sorry. You remember I keep saying that we won't go to the World Cup for why here.
Hold on. We hear that the FIFA disciplinary committee did not even look at the issue.
It was thrown away.
It was thrown away.
Did you have an issue?
Because the petition did not come after 48 hours. Within 48 hours. That is what the law says.
So what they interpreted was a no case submission.
No case submission.
You have no case.
But the NFF is saying they are going to cast.
No, this is where I have my pain, and this is where you now ignited that pepper in me.
You
keep lying to the public. No. The NFF have been telling the public that we have a case. Don't worry, we're looking at it. Meanwhile, you know the truth.
But they have a case.
They don't have a case.
Hold on.
They don't have a
Wait.
case.
Whatever you say is neither me nor there. They say they have a case, but for me, they did not file their case within the stipulated
They
time.
don't have a case. What are you not saying?
They have a case now, but they're taking it to CAS. They said they've already filed it to CAS, and so now CAS will look at the merit of the matter.
The problem is CAS.
And CAS is supposed to meet in 2 weeks.
All this CAS.
See, I'm looking at you. Discuss your friendly game. Me, I'm going to personal break.
The matter don't CAS. Forget about CAS.
Because the qualifiers, as in those that are going to play playoff, we start by next week.
Yes.
So are you going to say?
And where CAS will meet like 2 days after the start.
I can imagine. So it's
Okay.
done and
In
dusted
any case,
already.
let's leave that one. They're playing. They're going to be playing in Turkey now.
Yeah.
They're going to be playing with against Iran, against Costa Rica,
And Jordan.
and Jordan.
Yes.
Yeah. So hopefully it will help the Super Eagles of
I
Nigeria.
just hope they've resolved Chile's contract.
No, it's-
Eric Chow.
Eric Chow.
Yeah, I heard
They want to give him a good.
You know, he wants 130, but they're offering him 100.
That we heard they are offering him 100. Let's not be categorical on
Allegedly, we
that.
heard that they are offering
Reportedly.
him. Yes, reportedly
Exactly.
rather that they are offering him 100. So, but the big
Okay, let me use the word that you said last week. They say they are offering him 100.
There's
Let's see how it
there's no
goes.
value on the list.
Okay, all right. Let's move on very quickly. The Nigerian Premier Football League is beating
you're on board now.
Rivers United. We are
Okay.
beating
Yeah, that's
at
what
the
you hear.
Olympic Stadium the other day, and but they are still on top, but they have 51 points alongside with Rangers International Venugu.
Yeah.
They still have one match more,
Yeah.
right? No, on Sunday, Califat will be playing against Ikorodu City. Yeah, we also have matches on Monday, Nasarawa United against Rivers United. Yeah, this, of course, Abia Warriors against Niger Tornadoes as well is on the offing as well. But Nigerian Premier Football League is getting interesting. I don't know the area of
It's
interest.
interesting, not getting interesting. It's interesting because we begin to see the clearer picture of those who go to the continent. Fumble and wumble again, though. That's our tag, yes. We go to the continent, fumble and
I thought you
wumble.
said
I
you're a
was waiting
Rangers
for you
fan.
to say that.
You're a
I am.
Rangers fan?
Yes, I am.
So if Rangers qualified to the Champions
The last
League,
time they
fumble
qualified,
and
didn't they fumble and wumble?
Okay, let me ask you. I wanted to ask you this question last
Go
week.
ahead.
Let me ask you.
Go ahead.
We know that you're a diehard Arsenal fan since 1993.
Yes.
I have been a Rangers fan longer than that. Since
Yes,
the
right to my
80s.
secondary school days.
So let me ask you.
Go ahead.
So Rangers is playing a very important game at of an Oriental derby against Eyimba, or even
The
against
Cathedral,
Shooting
the
Stars.
Cathedral.
Oh yeah, the Cathedral against Shooting Stars, because
Yes.
they have been rivals right from the 60s and 70s.
Yes.
And then Arsenal is playing Manchester City to win the UEFA Champions League.
No, Carling Cup.
At the same time,
No,
we're
Carling
talking
Cup.
about Carling Cup.
Carling Cup on
I
Sunday.
deliberately,
Just
I
say
am
you should not go
deliberately.
far.
Okay, let's not go far.
telling you not to
Okay,
go
Manchester
far.
City, Carabao Cup. Arsenal has not won
Final
any this
5:30.
since 2020. Which one at the same time?
Yes.
Which one you go watch?
You want to get the honest truth from me?
Honest truth.
I will sit down and watch Enugu Rangers, clear and fine, because I know I can see that Carabao Cup final on YouTube later. Enugu Rangers makes sense to me.
Because it is real time. Yeah, true.
Simple truth.
Why do I feel that is not true?
That's to yourself.
No.
I'm telling you how I feel.
One of our producers, Samuel, will say is not true.
Is this Sam you're taking very serious? I'm telling you the honest truth. I will see that game again on YouTube.
I believe you. You know why? Because I know.
I don't believe you.
I know he's a staunch Rangers.
I know it's a stunt Rangers fan, but then
supporter, yes,
Arsenal are playing. I don't want to use Carabao Cup.
I will see that game again on YouTube.
You see the
And you
game on
could
there.
easily check the scoreline.
Exactly.
Like, who scored,
But
the-
any-
Oh yeah, Olamide, you
The
sit down at
highlights.
the cathedral, you sit down in the Imba and then be watching the
highlights,
game.
yeah.
That's Olamide for you, and this is me.
highlights
Oh
and
no.
everything.
So you watch on TV or you're going to go to the cathedral?
I'll go to the cathedral if the
And
opportunity
you will
avails
not
itself.
share go the chess score.
Is there anything wrong in me checking score when I'm
you're
watching a
watching
live game? I'm
You
not
should
watching the game.
concentrate.
No,
Excuse
now, like, how
me?
many minutes does it take to check
Because
scores?
I mean, does
It
it
doesn't
take?
take more. No, like once
Just
there's-
the scroll
once-
of your
yeah,
phone.
yeah,
Excuse me, you want me to tell you the truth? I've done that now. You're not being biased. You're going through the corners.
No. It's called being the devil's advocate.
Which devil? I play it very well.
Okay, so yeah, that's that. For the World Athletic Indoor Championship, it's taking center stage this weekend. And few Nigerians are doing well so far, so good in the season, athletic season. We're having very good numbers. Let's talk about it very, very quickly. Barry, do you have details about it or no? Let me sprint through them. And of course, if our producer can bring up some of the things that are going to be happening. Yeah, it's coming up. And that promises to be a very interesting one, guys.
Well, it's the biggest stage for all athletes to showcase what they've gotten. And mind you, it's also a strong prelude to the Diamond League. But my own question is, every time we see top Nigerians do pretty well in heats and other events, when it comes to the World Championship, we fall out. Why? But it's a good one. We'll keep monitoring our Nigerian athletes and see if they will go far as the indoor game opens up.
I feel Nigerians have done pretty much well previously.
But they usually falter at the World Championship.
That is not the indoor championship.
But the indoor,
Nigerians
usually try, like
Ezekiel
okay,
fairly, yeah.
The 400 meter specialist.
I think Fashuba too has a record here in the indoor.
Nigerian athletes, they tend to do so well in the indoor championship. So let's keep our fingers crossed.
Barry, do you have any Nigerian?
Yeah, it's just one person.
Okay.
That's the what's his name? Chikwebuka Enekwechi.
The shot putter.
Yeah, the shot putter. It's just the only person representing qualified. So every other
you see where I'm coming from.
It's not other countries. You see this is more like you know your strength.
Your strength. Thank you.
Invest in your strength.
So is this also? It basically is about the strength of not participating in the indoor championship.
No, like most countries, they focus on their strengths. Look at Kenya; it's always
long distance.
Long distance. But we just want to do everything. At the end of the day, we don't even grasp one. It doesn't make sense.
So let's move to the D Tigers. Recently, the D Tigers were honored by the
presidency.
Presidency. Yes, they were giving their houses,
the pledges,
and the pledges, $100,000,
$50,000. You're happy.
The Super Falcons, have they gotten theirs? I heard they have gotten theirs.
They have. It was not the politics. They went to Morocco to go and play when they gave them their certificate and what have you. Are you not aware?
They went to Morocco. I don't understand. They went to Morocco.
They were not aware.
Super Falcons now.
No, you said Super Eagles.
I said Super Falcons. Super Falcons.
No, Super Falcons.
If I said Super Eagles, that was the wrong. They said Super Falcons. Have they gotten theirs?
No, they've not.
But the D Tigers have gotten that. Is it because
That's PRO.
Okay. In any case, their captain, Dr. Sarah Goke, by the way, she's a medical doctor. Yeah, she has retired, and I am surprised because there is a World Championship in few months' time. So why is she retiring now, guys? Let me start with the lady.
She's 35. I don't think there's anything out there she wants to prove to anyone. She is the only African that has won 5 Afrobasket championship. I think she has done well for herself. She has done well for the team, and she's living now that the ovation is her. You don't expect us to win. Just to win the World Cup coming up in Germany by September.
You're not saying she's going to win, but she finish on the high.
Let me quickly chip in here. I will try probably in our next edition to get the media officer of the NPFL to talk to us on this same issue, Akim Busari. I'll talk to him after the show so that he will be our guest.
Okay. And I'll try as much as to send a message to Sarah Goke too. So
all right.
And then let her tell us why is she retiring now.
For me, I think it's if you look at it now, like Barry said, live while the ovation is high, and she has no.
I don't think she has nothing to prove.
She has paid her dues.
Is she a Nigerian?
She's a Nigerian.
There's a World Championship.
I
thought everybody wants to go to the World Cup. Neymar is not happy that he's being left out of the squad of Brazil.
He's still the World Cup.
There's a different World Cup.
No, the World Cup. This is not for Neymar. Neymar, it's friendly.
And you never can tell her.
I know. I'm just saying.
Maybe she's pregnant. She's a woman.
No, she's not.
Okay, probably there's something.
So there's always a reason.
That's why I said I'll get the MBV media officer to talk.
Okay, so that we can hear the full story. Let's take a break now, and when we come back, yes, we'll be looking at the Carabao Cup final, the Football League final. That's the English Football League final. Carabao, I can say Carabao now. They know the Nigerian. Carabao Cup final between Arsenal and Manchester City. Of course, Prince is excited about this one and feels that Arsenal will whoop Manchester City. We'll be right back to talk about that. Welcome back to Sport in 60 minutes. And for the first time in about 6 years, Arsenal are in the final of a cup final again. Yeah. And this time is the English Cup final. Now, in the last 15 years, Arsenal have gotten to the finals thrice. 2007, they were defeated by Chelsea 2-1. Remember that final where Adebayo was recorded, Mikel too was recorded, and I think they got to the finals as well in 2017, right? 2017 against Manchester City, and Manchester City defeated them by 4 goals to 0. Now they're in the finals again against Manchester City, a better Arsenal side. Olamide, how do you think this will pan out?
I think Arsenal, they're looking good to win. I can't even bet against Arsenal against Man City. And the reason why is because Man City, they're quite fragile at this moment. You know, they're losing so easily, dropping points so easily. Arsenal, on the other hand, they've shown that they have the stuff of champions. 9 games to go in the Premier League, and they already have a 9-point lead. And you're looking at the cup competition against a stoic rival like Man City that they're going head-to-head against. So this is just, for me, it's like a preview of what's to come in the EPL. Whoever wins this will feel like they have what it takes to go ahead and claim the EPL title at the end of the day. So I think for me, Arsenal, they are looking good. I don't think Man City can stop them at this point.
Let me come in here. Manchester City, despite the fact that they have been faltering, they're still very much in the title chase in the Premier League, but this is a cup final, and they still have a very good team that can defeat anybody at any time. So would you tilt to his opinion that this is an Arsenal win? It's
not been looking good for Man City, to be honest, because in the last 4 or 5 games, they've faltered. They've dropped points against sides that they were supposed to blow away.
But this is the cup final.
Yeah, I understand. But then they lost the cup final to, that was against the Newcastle FA Cup.
That was last season.
Yeah, against Crystal Palace, rather.
Yeah, Crystal Palace.
FA Cup. So it's more like in Pep's brain, this is a do or die. Like, we need to win this.
Exactly.
We need to, anyhow, because this would actually help. We might not win the league, but at least we're ending the season with a trophy. Do you understand? So he's going to give the players, because he's like, you guys would have to go out there and give your best. Most of the players, we have the Semenyo, we have the Ryan Sheki, like new players, newbies that just joined, would want to win their first chance at getting a silverware. I know he has won a lot of League Cup trophies, but then again, this is against someone that has topped you all through it. It is personal to him. So it will be a tough one, but in the end, I feel just like Lamidi said, I feel Arsenal would get their first hand on the trophy on Sunday.
Let me talk to you, Prince Will, and talk about the mentality of the Arsenal team. Of course, I was listening the other day to Declan Rice when he talked about the mentality of the remaining 2 months and the pressure that comes with them, and the fact that it is even affecting them bodily. I mean, do you feel that that right mental space Arsenal has it, or Manchester City can take advantage of it?
Arsenal.
We know, just answer. We know answer. We know answer.
He has given you the answer.
Is that the answer? Look. I'm talking about the mental space.
The vigor.
They are playing. It's not going to be played at.
Let me tell you.
Is at Wembley.
It's at Wembley.
Yes.
How many games?
I'll tell you what has set
Arsenal.
You can agree with me, you're an Arsenal fan. What has helped Arsenal so far this season is the fact that they have quality replacements in every
department.
Yeah. So if you are talking about quality replacement, the other day, Eberichi Eze got injured.
Yes.
Or Enoch.
Yeah.
Now, the replacement for him is also injured. And that is the captain of the side. What's his name again?
Odegaard.
So you look at situations like that.
There are players that can fit in. There are players that can fit in. There are players that can fit in.
Against Bernardo Silva and Rodri.
Look at the difference he made.
Max Daumann, is he an attacking midfielder?
I'm telling you that look at the difference he made. I'm just using him as an example. Like, you have everything is just going their way this season so far.
Trossard can play as a 10. You have a Trossard, you have a Martinelli.
I'm not so passionate about Arsenal, but I am seeing something different about them this season. I can't deny it. And if you're a football fan that is unbiased, you know that there's something special about this Arsenal this season. Their defense is wonderful.
Top notch.
I mean, they have the best defense.
One of the best goalkeepers as well.
They have a goalkeeper that can make saves. I mean, saves that can
out of the ordinary.
That's what they have. Donnarumma on the other hand is looking so fragile. Any ball can go in.
But then Raya will not be in goal.
Doesn't matter.
What's his name?
Doesn't matter.
Kepa has been there.
Now,
when he was with Chelsea, when he refused coming out from the pitch, when Sarri asked him to come out, I feel this is a game that will be personal because he wants to redeem himself.
He has never won this.
He has never won. He lost that final when he asked him. Sarri asked him to come out. That they have a Caballero. said no, that he can do it, and at the end of it, he lost on penalty. So this is a very, very personal game for him. So if it is Kepa, then it's straight.
Let's just see how it goes.
Let's see how it goes. Hopefully, Prince will be happy about this. Otherwise, someone will eat you for dinner. Prince Will.
Over what?
Forget
that thing. Arsenal.
By the way, someone is all of our producers. All right, thank you so much for joining us on the show. Before we go, what will you be doing this weekend, apart from watching Arsenal?
Olamide gave me a clue, a peep, an expo. Please let Olamide start, because somebody that is attending the party 3-in-1 and he's a big guy.
I'm there.
Yeah, there's some serious work there going on the island, so I'll be attending. And I can't wait to get my weekend started.
Going back to the trashy Chelsea, disappointing.
No, Chelsea will play against Everton, but I've just resigned my bid.
So you'll be at home, you are not going out.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going anywhere.
Prince Will,
I'm ready to attend on Saturday. It's
course.
a big one right there at the Sherry.
Of course.
I love dancing, so it's
which
going to be
is Sherry?
Send the Sherry Olofin.
Oh, it's Sherry Olofin, the Idimu side.
Yes,
so I make
exactly.
a come meet you. Okay,
no problem, you're welcome.
No problem. All right, for me, I'll be spending my time, as usual, in church.
Cosmos, you're a suspect.
Of course, I'll be spending my time in church.
You're a suspect.
I'll be spending my time in church.
It's all good.
Thank you so much for joining us on the show. And of course, shout out to my producers and of course, those guys behind the scene, pressing the right button to ensure that we come to you on your TV every Saturday on this show. My name is Cosmos Chukwemeka. God bless you. Bye-bye.